What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard Reactions. All right, so everything or most of what I've done on the channel so far has been grime, and I love going down this road because the amazing artists that y'all have introduced me to, and the more I take and open up because y'all go react to this person and I've never heard of them, react to that person I've never heard of them. Well, this go around, I keep being told, the People's Army, it's Logic, Lowkey, Mike Righteous, they're all part of it. Well, I seen this as I was looking through, trying to take and find some stuff. So I seen this People's Army, Heatwave Freestyle, Logic, Crazy, Haze, and Lowkey, and I was like, why not? So before we go any further, like, subscribe, notification bell. 99% of what I react to, you the viewer, y'all take and do the recommendations, and I'm like, all right, cool. That's what I do. Y'all recommend it, I take and react to it. Simple as that. So let's take a listen to this. Here we go.
We love ya. Word on road, yeah? Listen. Okay. The movement is building. When the fathers pass the scars through to the children, they're shooting to kill them. But the question I'm asking is who's going to heal them? Look up to the clear skies and down to the ground where the blood, sweat and the tears dried. We are questioning their lives, realise that's not a threat when the fear dies, so we are not afraid anymore. And you can't play God with our lives. You're tempted to cage every thought, but resistance is locked in our minds from Millbank Tower to Tahrir Square.
Dude, I love it every time I hear him. Like, I just have newfound respect for him because the lyrical content of what he talks about is...
Nobody can deny it's a fact we're there, and we are not leaving till we have got freedom. We are willing to bleed and even stop breathing. You must have known from the rust in your throne that you couldn't maintain by cutting the phones. Justice alone will sustain our presence. Tunisia to Libya, Bahrain to Yemen. Take from the people, give straight to the serpents. The sick place that they surface will only ever change if changed for a purpose. By the people, for the people. None are supreme, all are equal. There's mountains to touch. The power is us. Devour these cowards. It's out where they rush. I am not a leader, a teacher, or a preacher. My people aren't free, then I am not either. No. If my people aren't free, then I am not either.
I'm crazy. Man, them used to come to my lab on a daily, 380s and pumpies. I seen them.
And before we get too far into logics, man, Lowkey, always with the oppression and how basically the oppression that, especially because he's big on Palestinian freedom, and understandably so, but also government basically having too big of a government and get too much government. How do you take and put it? Basically, the government being under the government's thumb, which all the governments in the world seem to be trying to do that to their citizens these days, whether via having the backing of the media or just by any means they try to do it. But yeah, he's always so deep with his stuff, and I always enjoy hearing anything from him.
Man, them used to come to my lab on a daily, 380s and pumpies. I seen them. I sat down with the brothers when they clean them. I seen squeezing. Look, it's all about block all day because we got to get the peas in. Screw facing, it must be a beef thing. If he's got peas, set that, eat him. But listen, everything happens for a reason and everything that happens is a meaning. Look, see, we make change on the road while the big people are overeating. Yeah, see how come so much drugs and guns are let into the slums? You see, it's all about the numbers and they want us done. See, why is the murders on the ends never publicized?
Why?
So everything is gravy in the upper classes' eyes. And why is there so many bookies and offies in the ends? It's obvious they want us dead. Yeah, but I say till I'm dead. Always gonna spit for my ends till I'm dead. And I'm never gonna take back a word that I said. And I keep spitting truth till I'm dead. I linked up with the man them said, yeah, everything's political. It's crazy.
Dude, him too. Like that right there, because he's right. And people are like, oh yeah, no, because he's asking how do the drugs and everything take and get in. Number one, I don't care what the U.S. government says. I don't care what the U.S. government says at all. They could say what they want. Oh, we got a war on drugs. If you had a war on drugs, number one, you'd be a lot smarter about it. Number two, you wouldn't have took and introduced cocaine and then basically crack cocaine and heroin in the 60s, 70s, 80s into the ghettos here in the U.S. as part of basically a social experiment as the CIA once those files were declassified. So yeah, making a good point. How are they making it there? Because as much as they might, oh, drugs are bad, blah, 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 they got to find a way to take and keep that industrial prison system going. That for-profit industrial prison system.
The A's talk to them, fam.
For your envy shirt, I'm bitch and karma. Empty my market to end me a saga. Said me a lava to dead me a martyr. From Kent to Ramallah, just send me to Gaza. Disorder, sent to disaster. My order, sent from Obama. My rebellions will dead any barker. My gorillas will empty bananas. I'm Corey, you know me, you saw me with Lowkey. Story sorry, I'm holding my whole team. You'll be sorry, bore me for glory, me, you'll be sorry. Grimy sender, not a wily friend, or 200% that it might surrender. I'm a grand protector from a shiesty member, I'm a minus Spencer of a private sector. Like projector from a shiny center, then jump in the murder of a child molester. Are you dumb kid, you heard I'm a fire agenda, never made a tune who gets off my now. Choose the
Dude, his flow. Like, he started out with a nice quick flow, but then he just like blah, 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 blah.
a rattle, choose me a battle. Who gives a fuck about who's on a pedal now? If you're a real MC, don't give a fuck about MTV. Replied politely and I respect that, but Palestine didn't expect that. You parasite, I'll send you to paradise. This is crazy Haze, revenge for Palestine. Sip blood, drink up blood from your income. The slugs that whisper, I'm the best younger in the game. Fix up, ask YouTube what I did to I'm ish killing with a rhythm, put lava to Eve, then hit him right back, let calm up and see that he's lyrical syllables, your edible was visual. Instead typical miracle criminals will get rid of you. Flow so fast, too hard to chase it, blow so hard. Obama nation, close so sharp, blue scar, your face is chloroplast, they're blazing. Crazy Haze, Gorilla Republic, low key, logical, order on TV, done now. Salute.
Oh my God. So I've never heard that last fella before. That verse right there, oh my goodness. What? Oh, is he still making music? If y'all could let me know in the comments, I'd like to check out and see what he's got. But as always, too, Logic and Lowkey, man, I mean, anything I take and I've reacted to by them, and I'm going to start taking and just branching out and finding Logic stuff and more Lowkey stuff that y'all haven't recommended before I take and fully put them into Spotify playlists. So, you know, by that point, I'll be done heard everything they've come out with. And so, this was, I mean, it's, number one, the lyrical content. It has meaning behind it. You don't find, it's getting harder and harder, well, at least on mainstream, it's harder and harder to take and find anything to take and do with rap or anything like that that has any kind of meaning to it. Whenever rap started out, it started from the streets, and it had, you know, it told about what people were going through, basically. It was it was a means of speaking out against the ills that was going on. And a lot of that's lost. Yeah, of course, everything evolves. Everything evolves. There's no two ways about that. But the heart and soul of a lot of it has gotten lost. At least the mainstream just wants to make you feel good and take you numb your brains and rot them out. Stuff like this, man, it's just, it's so awesome to take and hear. So awesome to hear. Again, keep coming with the recommendations. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, and notification bell. Y'all have a lovely one. Peace.